Hell no.
He was American Horror Story.
That's over.
He was all smoked out in that. He was the plug.
I've been counting how to talk.
That's over.
To the feet.
So what I was gonna say, I seen this little. I don't know if y'all don't have to speak on this if y'all want to or anything, but what's up with the little Hispanic kid getting whooped out, man?
We gonna leave that in the streets, man.
Yeah. The street shit, we live in the streets. It ain't nothing unusual though. Niggas be acting like this shit don't happen out here or something. Everybody shocked, like, oh my God, like nigga, we was fighting grown men when we was kids. Nigga, they should come to the high school, middle school, for sure. Bringing their uncles up there, all kind of shit.
Y'all niggas, do y'all think y'all had the what's the nigga Blue Devil and them to come through to the Byway podcast?
For what? What would be the benefit? They said we holding them back. So what's the purpose of throwing them alley-oops?
Yeah, no, I feel like
if we holding you back, nigga, let your people take you to the top. Let's see how far you get without niggas. Don't bring no more niggas on your show. Don't talk about no more niggas. Leave niggas out of your content and let's see how far you get since we holding you back.
Yeah, and Duno echo some that too though. Y'all niggas was on. I fuck with y'all niggas, man. Y'all
That's a good take though.
I'm just saying. You say we holding you back, right? Don't do no more content on us.
No, that's definitely a good take.
So you basically saying, let's see how successful you could get without us.
Without us.
Even just when it comes to that, if you feel like we the problem, eliminate the problem. Don't fuck with us. That's just as simple as that. Simple math to me.
I mean, everybody taking it lightly, but just think about how crazy that is to say. Blacks are holding us back. What? Your whole content, your whole existence is around blacks.
Yeah, that whole
and then to turn around and say we holding you back after we leveling you up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Eliminate black from your content. Let's see how far you go.
And then
my fault.
Nah, I'm gonna say then like nowadays you see what the fuck going on with everybody dropping these M-bombs, everybody using us to boost their sales in a negative space.
About that, I got continue.
Nah, everybody using us to boost themselves in a negative space. We the main ones gonna react and skyrocket that motherfucker. So
Yeah,
I think a lot of times that's what these niggas narratives be. Sometimes most of these motherfuckers don't be believing half the shit they saying anyway.
Yeah. With that take too, though, it's not like black niggas control the labels or any of these DSPs or anything like with the.
We the least in power.
Nah,
bro, they don't care. They scared to go at them.
Yeah.
Like it been in history. Everybody got their rights through us.
Yeah.
You go back in history, you don't see nobody else fighting them fights, getting hit with the water hoses or get the dogs. No, it was us. Everybody else got their rights off of our fight. Mm-hmm. And then they get the privileges and then they start looking down on us like we the problem. Like,
These
nigga,
is
what?
all facts. These is all facts.
Nigga, we the reason you cracking right now. Fuck is you
facts.
talking about?
So how
I
do
think
y'all?
they don't like your delivery.
It's nothing
but
wrong
the
with
message
delivery.
is all a fact.
Man, this ain't DiGiorno's.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no
for sure.
delivery.
No, I agree with everything.
And
you're
this
saying.
ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like,
It's gonna be the truth, real
it's
raw
all
and
a fact
uncut.
what you saying for sure.
So how do you feel about like these up and coming or these Mexican artists or Hispanic about their new rap style, the cadence, the attire that they present themselves in front of cameras? Like, what's y'all take on that?
We know what the take is. Everything is us. Everything is us. Everything is emulated through us. The cadence, the rap style, the look, the style. They getting edge ups now. Nigga, when I was growing up, essays didn't have edge ups. They was bald, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas are getting straight lineups, fades, everything is us. We set the precedent from here to Africa to China to Alaska.
Around the world.
We set the trends around the world. Everybody's a carbon copy of us. But once they get the success, a lot of people start to try to shun us out the picture like we not the blueprint.
So when do you think that actually transitioned or started? Because we all know. Well, I don't really know. When do you think it started?
I think the early 2000s.
Like, when they
I'm gonna say
they start trying to take the identity or borrow the identity. What?
I think we influence everybody.
Getting the edge up.
Nah, I'm saying
So
that.
we got
That's
edge up.
Man,
there.
edge ups is us.
that's different. Edge ups for
Ain't
sure.
no way around
It
it.
is.
I'm asking.
Ain't no way around it. They're gonna be mad. Oh, you claiming edge ups? Yes, we claiming
No,
edge
we
ups.
got
Dead
it's
homies
a
claiming
certain
edge ups,
on,
nigga.
man.
Crispy edge
You know niggas have bowl cuts.
That's
and
some hood.
it,
They had the
yeah.
bowl cut
Or
on the
you
bald
bald
head.
head, yeah.
And shout out to the Mexicans. This ain't a diss to no Mexicans. We just speaking facts.
And I don't even feel no way about them making music. It's like
The Asians do it too, by the way.
if you make it, then we know that, but Asians are a little different. But if you make good music, you make good music. If you make trash music, you make trash music. That goes for any race to me. Like I like good music, so it don't really matter about what race you is. Now, when you come out and say things about us as a whole, as black people, yes, I'm gonna say something about what the fuck y'all got going on.
Why you say Asians is different though?
Asians is different from where I'm from. Asians don't have the same hatred as they have for us.
That's
where
in
I'm
Long
at.
Beach, though. That's
In Long
Yeah.
Beach.
In Long Beach.
Even
And we keep
everywhere
saying
though.
Long
We keep
Beach.
saying that.
It's not
Y'all
the
watering that shit down.
If you go, and I don't want to just, we always use jail a lot, but when you go to jail, it's
know that part.
it's others and brothers. You know what I'm saying? The others is the Asians,
Yeah.
the Usos, and
Islanders,
everybody
all that.
else,
I
and
feel that
then
for sure.
and it's the Hispanics and whites. So to say that, and for the most part,
But y'all,
the
y'all
Asians fuck with
associating
us.
all the street Asians with the mass population.
I'm not even saying that, but mass population in general. If I go to, I've been to
Mass
Korea,
population
I've been to
ain't
different
fucking with
places, and they loved us. So it wasn't the same thing. You know
I'll
what
tell
I
you
mean?
like this: the youth, they love us. They fuck with the culture. The older generations
They
of the
don't.
Asians, they don't. They look down on us because a lot of
They're
them
trying to associate with.
they're trying to associate with
Yeah,
white. That's
right.
why when you see them in the parks and they walking around and they all covered up, that's because they don't want their skin to get dark. If you dark over there, you're outcasted.
For sure.
They look
Even if-
down on you.
They
Even if
bleaching
you
over
look
there.
at their relationships in today's time, it's not Asian on Asian a lot of times now. Now it's Asian on white.
Yep.
See the thing, and
They teach them.
Yeah.
I got Asian homegirls.
Yeah, that's been a thing,
They
though.
teach them get the white man.
Yeah. No,
Don't
Yeah.
get your own. Go get the white man.
see, but the thing with these topics, it's like, it's low-key BS because it goes in every race. You're going to have some that hate us, some that love us. It don't matter which one it is.
Chat saying hurry up and buy.
Yeah, nah, that's facts. They is.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Yeah, exactly. You get up in the store, they going to be up on your ass.
unless
So,
unless
couple
you're a
days
$1 billion
ago,
nigga.
lady just went through that shit.
You gotta have a
At
billion.
all
to really-
ages. stuff.
hit with a hurry up and buy.
Not that, but just a cold bend the corner. Motherfucker trailing me. I'm in that motherfucker just high walking through the aisles, looking through the Asian store, looking at all different shit.
They got shit here.
Yeah, that's
Stupid shit.
That'd be crazy, yeah.
Yeah,
Like soon as you walk in, all of a sudden you got to clean this aisle.
Nah, facts.
Every
Hey,
aisle I'm on,
but they
you
don't even
clean
hide it.
this
They
shit
come
up.
stand right here next to a nigga, start acting like they scanning something, looking at you. You be like, cuz now you gonna make me just take something
I'm finna
strong on
steal
this
off the
motherfucker.
dribble
Yeah,
now.
Cause y'all don't.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But
That
nah,
shit
it's
crazy.
like it's not even hate towards nobody. It's just give credit where credit is due. You're not gonna get cracking in this culture if we can't identify with you. So to identify with us, you're gonna come act like us. That's why if you look at all the Hispanic rappers that's cracking, who do they act, dress, talk, walk like? Who do they rap like? Us, right?
No, I feel like.
Yeah.
From Lefty to Peso to you name it, they all take on black culture identity while repping their Hispanic heritage. Nothing wrong with that, but they give credit where it's due. It's the ones who act like that shit ain't going on.
So-
That's where I speak up. Like, nah, we not finna pretend like we not the
Even-
blue.
I
You know
see.
what? Go ahead. My fault.
Nah, go ahead. I'm finna say I just see things for what it is, and for the most part, mostly everybody is programmed to hate us. They even got it to a point where they programmed us to hate each other. So
I was about to say
at the
that.
end of the day, that's just what it is until people wake up and see clear enough to know what the fuck is really going on. You said what you was about to add?
No, you already said it.
But that's why we jumping out on the forefront to push the narrative of, nah, it's okay to take ownership of the shit. They try to make us feel bad for claiming what's ours, claiming what we created. Every other race can claim what's theirs, no problem. When blacks start to say, hey, this is us, nah, well, it's a melting pot, it's this, all of a sudden, everybody got their hands in the pot. And niggas just be like, okay, cool. We just the ones that be like, nah, fuck that. I don't care if you like it or not.
Do you feel like blacks is too lenient?
Way too lenient.
100%.
Way
Blacks
too nice, way too lenient.
motherfucker.
Ain't no other culture you could come in and do what they do to our culture without them niggas crashing out.
I completely agree.
We're lenient with others, not ourselves.
That's fact.
Yeah, exactly.
That's facts.
We don't.
Yeah.
What I noticed, bro, if two blacks get in a fight, they gonna try to dog each other, bro. Don't let it be a circle of people. You feel me? When you see a black dude fight somebody outside the race, they low key take it easy, and that's the part where we gotta work on is amongst blacks. Like, don't do each other work in the worst way. You feel me? And then let the outside people make it. You feel me?
No, I
That's
feel like.
you know. But we got work to do.
Yeah, we
Plenty of
working.
work,
We
yeah.
working. We leading the way.
Yeah.
Y'all just follow the lead out
Definitely.
there. Stay on code. That's what's important. Staying on code is important. That's the only way to get the respect. As long as they know they got the house Negroes and the lap dogs, that's gonna go against niggas.
I'm
pushing the line. We ain't never gonna make no progress because that's who they gonna put in the limelight. They gonna see the ones that stand on code, and they gonna try to get you up out the game. They gonna get the goofies, they gonna put them to the forefront. And then people gonna be like, man, I want to get on. I'm gonna act like a goofy too. Boom, there go the culture, fucked off.
Even the ones that ain't, we got to start treating them the same way and weeding them out.
Like, not even to make it political, but go look up the story of dude over there in Africa. They try to pay him $5 million to knock his boss off because they want to get the resources and shit over there. He turned it down.
Damn.
Stayed on code. That's what we got to do in the culture. Stay on code.
100%. Yeah, that goes back to gatekeeping, man. That shit definitely needed.
They put 5 on his head.
$5 million.
He turned it down.
He turned
He's
it
solid.
down. I forget how to pronounce his name, but y'all can Google this. We're going to talk about it.
And they afraid of that because you think about all the people that we had in the forefront got knocked down by us. They let everybody else can put a battery in the nigga back. And even think about your closest homies that go through be knocked down by their own homies.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Backdoor game.
Yeah, it's def wicked out here for sure.
I'm glad you're talking about this, though, because a lot of platforms, they afraid to talk about it. And that's another thing that stops us from moving forward when everybody is afraid to have the real conversations because they afraid of offending people.
Yeah,
If you offended, you're not really for us because we're not doing nothing but speaking truth.
Yeah, that's why what y'all saying ain't wrong for sure. I definitely agree with it. That shit for sure.
Today, the truth is just so sensitive. People receive the truth so sensitive. That's what it is.
Yeah, hip hop is rooted in black culture, nigga. That's where it came
nothing
from.
Is,
like,
nothing
what
is
the fuck? I don't
wrong
know
with
how
the
niggas
truth.
get offended.
No matter, nothing is wrong with the truth. We just got to stop being in denial about so much, you know?
It's like even if we say DJ Kool Herc and them, the Islanders, you know, they created hip hop. Yeah, but where did they grow up? What was their influences? Did they create it over there and bring it here? Or did they grow up here in the concrete jungle around street niggas in America and that's what they pushed? They didn't push their culture from over there. They came, lived life here, and created it here. So yeah, their roots might be back over there because that's where they from. But no, that's still black American culture at the end of the day.
Shit show, man.
Bang.
I like that topic, man.
Hell yeah.
That was I was
Yeah,
talking
it needs to be
far as,
spoken
like,
about.
It needs to. It needs to.
we sell. I was looking at like really some bird's eye view. I do this every couple years, and just peep how much pain we actually sell. It ain't really, people don't really want to have no conversations. I feel like it's better to clip it up, break this, you know what I'm saying, the truth down into a year-long conversation, basically. Like, a lot of conversations could be had, but
We just got to start, bro.
nobody want to have them.
You think is
So we sell the pain through music, through art, through podcasting. It's easier to sell the pain.
there's nothing wrong with I don't think there's nothing wrong with selling the pain
I'm
though.
saying, so when you
In
sell
what
the
form?
pain,
What do you mean though?
I'm just talking about think about it like, or it's just conversations and shit. Like, it don't be. I don't feel like I ever be watching. I don't care what podcast it is. I don't be ever finding no conversation where it's no real resolution. And ain't. What's the answer now? For whatever you push, if you pushing culture, you know, everything, but you be having your issue, then but you're talking against this person. Why not get this person on the podcast and actually get to resolution? It don't be that. It just be about like basically barking.
But what do you
Selling the pain at that point? You don't want to have.
Yeah,
Like
well,
we could, but you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
I don't know, because
Yeah, like,
we
I feel
always
like
get
maybe
resolution.
the fight, keeping the fight going to 12 rounds instead of, you know, you can get this out in 3. It makes
Look.
sense?
All
Hey,
right,
look,
all right,
now
all right.
look.
We see what's going on right now with these other races jumping out at us about everything. And bro, like you just said right here about staying on code. Now, that is a resolution. How many niggas is gonna choose to stay on code or who not?
No, okay, cool. We code now. So code, you
Speak
saying
in my
now,
case.
code. I don't know who the guest is tomorrow or whatever the case may be, but. And I wasn't about y'all.
No.
I'm speaking to what you
Yeah,
saying
okay,
right
but
now.
In the sense though, for that now, because Mac, we started this conversation off. He's saying what y'all have him on. So now, just through the verbiage and everything, they feel how y'all feel. But now it's no conversation for it. There's no.
That, but what he said is our resolution.
What? Staying on code.
Stand on code, and if you feel that way, what is the conversation about now? Me to try to change your mind about what the way we see it? You said how you felt. Stand on what you say, and if you feel that way about us, don't fuck with us. That's the resolution. Separate
I don't ever
yourself.
see that on content. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we didn't said this
How
already.
so? We
though.
said
Yeah.
we said it.
I'm talking about like seeing it through. Now the conversation, y'all.
But by us saying what we saying and you asking us this now, you're not staying on code by trying to get us to go against what we just said we doing. We're living in the moment of what we said we're doing, and you're like, why you just don't sit down and have a conversation with them? Instead of you be like, yeah, I'm gonna rock with y'all and I'm gonna stay on code with that.
No, because I can never. That would be. Now I'll be walking into anything blind. I'm not even.
You're not walking into nothing
That's not
blind
nothing
because
blind.
he generalized. When they generalized it, they included you too.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm trying to say. So, right, if I'm a person who with dialogue, it ain't maybe like what I said about the clips earlier. I don't know. I'm not updated though, but maybe bro reworded that or changed his mind. I don't know. All I'm saying is I hear the content. I hear the content from both sides here and there, but I'm not. Why not just go have the conversation?
We had the conversation. The conversation was the content. He said what he said, and he meant what he said.
That's all I said.
So now
I started off. So what am I wrong at when I say I started off where motherfuckers do not really want to have the conversation?
That's not true though, because it's chess, not checkers. You can't invite everybody to the table. Some people have to be left out. Now, me and MACKwop, we did our back and forth. We still rocking. We had the conversation. Me and T-Rail, we had the back and forth.
Playful.
Okay, me and T-Rail wasn't playful because I didn't know cut and I was serious. We had the back and forth. We squashed it. We had the conversation for the culture, for the betterment, for the solution. That's who you had a convos with, the ones that's a part of this. An outsider on this, nigga, you're out of this. Ain't no invite, ain't no convo. You're out of this. You was already a guest to begin with. So to turn around and spit on us at the same, and then we supposed to wipe the spit off. Hey man, let's talk about why you just spit on me. What? No, nigga, you're gone. That's the resolution, like bro said.
And even coming from your perspective, at this point, after hearing what they done said, what?
I still don't know what it said. I really don't.
So what are you even talking about?
What are you talking about?
You just said you brought this whole narrative up.
Niggas is crazy.
You getting
I'm
updated.
getting updated.
Niggas is crazy.
I know, but to say all that and don't know what you're talking about is crazy work.
I told you I was getting updated. Real
No,
quick.
you said I didn't hear
MACKwop TV
everything
on
that you
Instagram,
do.
yeah.
That's letting you
Or
know
don't
right
panic.
then and there.
No, you said enough, but how would you even feel like we had a
That's assumption.
situation